All right, everyone, I want to give you a little quick update on sort of the state of affairs right now, and I hope you'll pay attention. We're entering day 7, about the first week of an attack on Armenia and Artsakh from Azerbaijan, aided by Turkey. And I've posted a lot in my feed. I've probably overwhelmed a whole lot of people, and many of you have probably checked out. I also can't verify exactly what the feed is showing you because social media and Facebook's algorithms, they like to manipulate everything. And of course, they want to show you pictures of kittens and selfies and bullshit like that when there's bigger things at work. Not to mention the fact that most of my friends are so wound up about Trump and coronavirus and all the other bullshit that is being spread. And right now, you have an opportunity to help save lives today. So I need you to help right now. And I'm going to put some links in the comments here. And I really need you to help, okay? Right now, there's some intermittent media coverage of what they're calling the crisis or some regional flare-ups, and that is not what is going on. What is going on is Turkey's ambition to expand and to move into the Mediterranean and also to move into the Caucasus. And the way that they're doing it, since they're getting a lot of resistance from other countries in the Mediterranean and the surrounding areas, is they're going to the weaker countries like Armenia and like Artsakh. And what they're doing is they're provoking a fight. And what's happening on the local level in terms of media coverage is they're framing it as a conflict and a regional flare-up, and that is not what's going on. And what you need to know is that these two sides are not equal. Armenia is sandwiched in between Azerbaijan and Turkey. And what those two countries are trying to do is come in like this and take over this land that has been Armenian for thousands of years. We're not talking about just the Stalinist regime saying, oh, you guys get to control this just to pit people against each other. There have been Armenians in that land for thousands of years. And I promise you, they're going to fight till the last person in order to keep it. And they should. And they deserve to. And what's happening is a media blitz on social media, traditional media, many other ways. What they're trying to do is normalize this. The same way that they do with the tobacco issue or the climate issue, which is to create confusion, to create issue fatigue, and to make you go, it's too much, I just want to check out. So the next time I hear you people post about how shitty Trump is or that so-and-so is like Hitler, let me tell you something. Erdogan is like Hitler. Right now, he has said he wants to continue the genocide. My grandparents survived this. This isn't some far off, many decades ago issue. The genocide is framed as though it was just 105 years ago. But the truth is, I was born into this fight. And these people want to kill me. And they want to kill everyone like me just because we're Armenian, just because we're Christian, just because they want to move oil through our land. And all you have to do is make a few phone calls. All you have to do is write a couple of emails. All you have to do is help the people who are on the fight. And that's people like me. It may be abrasive, maybe too much for most people. You know, I'm here trying to keep a roof over my head too. I'm trying to keep myself safe from coronavirus. I'm trying to go look for new work because my president screwed up my country. And most of our jobs are gone. I'm trying to keep my life together too. And now this happens, and nothing else matters except preserving this one bit of hope for the rest of us. So for all of you Americans out there who keep seeing little news reports that say, oh, this is a regional thing and that the Azeri community is scared for their safety, it is wrong. And even if they are scared, that's only because they've come after us. And we have a right, a sovereign right to defend ourselves. And under no circumstances should that change. If you were to talk to a rape victim, do you ask them to negotiate with their rapist? No. That's what the media is asking the Armenians and the Azeris to do. Well, you guys got to work it out amongst yourselves. That's not what's happening. This is a David and Goliath story. Right now, there are 40 and 50-year-old Armenian men from California, from Moscow, from all over the world who are leaving their homes to go to Armenia, to defend. There are grandmothers with shotguns. And to every one of those people say, well, they live in that area, that's this area, that you don't know the story. And you need to shut up. And you need to ask people that do know what's going on. Because we will tell you. And we'll be happy to show you lots of information. I have a whole laundry list of things that Armenians have given the world. Tell me what the Turks have given the world. Tell me what the Azeris have given the world. Tell me! Nothing! Everything they have, they got from someone else. But they're not taking Artsakh. And there's thousands of us here who are going to do everything that we can to prevent it. I'm not asking you to pick up a weapon. I'm not asking you to go fight. Because many of us can't. But every bit of talent we have is going to be spent towards this end. So everything else in my world, all the arguments that I used to have with people, all the little conflicts, I don't care. I don't care. And as far as I'm concerned, at this point in my life, if you can't do the little things to support me after the decades that I've spent supporting you and your causes, I absolutely don't need you in my life. I don't. Because you don't matter. Because you're not showing up when the fucking time comes. And now is when the time comes. And if you're Armenian, I need you to talk to the media when you do. And remember, this is not a regional struggle. They are coming after us. And that's what you need to say. They are coming after us because that's what's happening. And you need to frame it right. Right now, we don't have the time to cry. We don't have the time to be sorrowful. We don't have the time to be morose and bummed out. We don't have that time. That's a luxury. That is over. Those are for those moments when we have a nervous breakdown in the shower. That's fine. But right now, it is all hands on deck. And we need to fight in every way we can. We have a right to peace, and that's what we genuinely want. We have a right to defend ourselves. And we know that Artsakh is Armenian, it always has been Armenian, and it always will be Armenian. And so the rest of us need to help support that. Check the links. Spread these messages and do whatever you can because right now is the time for action.